Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. About to show you one of my personal favorite brands and a brand that I've owned myself and own now. This is a 2007 Itasca Sunova built by Winnebago Industries. This is the model number 33T. This is a very nice 33-foot with slide-out motorhome, folks. If I had to describe this thing, I would say user-friendly. Very simple, easy to operate. It's got one slide, got the automatic leveling jacks. Great one to start out with. It's got 38,000 miles, which isn't even broken in yet. On the Workhorse chassis, got the big 8100 Vortec V-8 with 340 horsepower. Got a 5500 Onan Marquee Gold generator with 146 hours. I mean, folks, this thing's half price what it cost you. This was $100,000 according to NADA back in 07. And you can buy it today with a 90-day warranty and really nice condition for under 50 grand. You can see the exterior looks great. You know, I own a Winnebago myself, and one thing that sticks out to me about Winnebago versus other brands is that they're the only brand that actually manufactures 80% of their parts in-house. They were the first brand to build their own frames. And what it was, they weren't happy with the quality of the frames they were getting from the aftermarket vendor, which ironically is the same vendor that supplies frames to most other RV manufacturers. So they did an industry first. They built their own plant to build their own frames. So what I'm getting at, folks, is the frame, the metal and aluminum frame that this motorhome is built on, is made specifically for a 33T Itasca Sunova. It's not built for a Sunova and a Fleetwood Discovery or a Bounder or a Coachman Murata or anything like that. It's built and designed by Winnebago engineers for this particular floor plan motorhome. So no compromises. Everything's engineered to work together. Another thing Winnebago's famous for is their crowned fiberglass roof. Very little maintenance. It's not a rubber roof. You don't have to worry about spending hours and hours up there every year like you do with a rubber roof, servicing it. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you've done all your roof maintenance for the year. Very easy to keep up with. Got the hydraulic leveling jacks that are automatic. You push a button, they level themselves. Got the Store and More slide out system, which was designed exclusively for Winnebago and for Lippert components. And what it will do is all the storage trays come out with the slide out, so you don't go down and hit your head when you try to load and unload stuff with your room out. Windshields look great, glass looks great. Got the 3 camera system, so when you turn your turn signals on, your backup camera will switch to the side view camera so you can see what's running beside you before you make your turn or lane change. Got the motorhome running now. Got the generator running, powering everything up inside. And you know and I'm telling you, folks, once you own a Winnebago, you're going to be hooked for life. Here's another advantage of Winnebago over other brands. Let's just say one day, hopefully you never have this happen, but you have a blowout and you need this fender skirt right here or this compartment door. Well, here's the thing. When you get 10, 15 years old with other brands, you're pretty much out of luck. But Winnebago keeps parts all the way back to 1968. And since they build 80% of the parts on this coach, you can get this compartment door for this coach. It doesn't matter if it's 20 years from now. You can get that exact same compartment door, that fender skirt. All you got to do is call Winnebago. They sell direct to the public for parts, which is also unusual. Most RV manufacturers make you go through a dealer, and the dealer's going to mark the price of the part up, but Winnebago does sell direct to the customer for parts. And they're going to order you the specific part for your specific coach. And you've got an awning. We're going to make sure it's great. Folks, remember, this unit's going to come with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. It's going to come with a major systems check by our certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase, all for $49.9. Folks, you can pull the NADA up with 38,000 miles. This thing is way back a book. Got the window awnings, got a 5,000-pound towing capacity hitch. Corners aren't beat up. I mean, got the rear roof ladder. Now, folks, it's not a Mercedes of RVs, but this is a nice medium series, nice medium brand as far as plushness and quality. Of course, quality can't be beat on a Winnebago, but I'm talking about the amenities and stuff like that. But let's look inside. You do have a full heated basement, and all Winnebagos, what they do is everything's enclosed as far as the plumbing, and the heat goes into the basement when you've got the furnace on, and it keeps it hot, keeps it from freezing. And as you look inside here, folks, let's look inside. Double power steps. And like I said, like user-friendly is the word that best describes this thing. It's very simple to operate. 33 foot is an easy size to drive, at least to me, because I'm used to a 38. And it's got a lot of room in it. Got a TV, of course. Notice the crowned roof with the headliner. One of the strongest and most solid roofs you've ever seen. Don't believe me? Go into a Winnebago and punch the roof as hard as you can. Go into other brands and do the roof punch test. Y'all may think I'm crazy, but it's like, this is like punching a brick wall compared to the other brands. It doesn't give, it doesn't squeak or rattle. Workhorse chassis, it's the 4-speed with overdrive Allison transmission. Like I said, it's got the automatic leveling jacks, no check engine lights. The red lights you're seeing are the parking brake lights, because Workhorses have a auto park and then they have a manual parking brake. You both engage. You got a Sirius equipped radio. The dash air works. The dash looks great, and you can tell when somebody's had animals in one, because especially on these vinyl covered dashes, there's little tears and rips everywhere. There's none of that. All these seats, all this furniture is built by Winnebago in-house, so you can always get replacements if you need to. Both front seats are leather, that ultra soft leather. They both swivel for party seating. Ultra soft leather sofa that folds down, makes a bed. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. Got a recliner over here and a fold-up table. Air conditioner is ice cold. Look at that, folks. And I'm talking, an incredible airflow. I wish I could figure out a way to show you how much air is coming out of that, but it's got incredible airflow. Of course, I've got the factory brochure in here so you can look it over if you come look at it in person and learn everything there is to know about it. Winnebago's got their own solid wood cabinetry, their own cabinetry shop. They coat all their cabinets in wood with a special coating, and they've used that coating for 35, 40 years. And you can look at a Winnebago from the 70s, and even if the motorhome's falling apart, the cabinets look just as good as these do. And people drive Winnebagos, folks, that are 45, 50 years old. I mean, you're talking about a company that's been around since 1955. Double ducted airs, they're 15,000 BTUs. Got a countertop extender, residential style sink. And this is neat right here. I like this. You've got your stove top, which doesn't look like it's been used. Of course, your gas oven doesn't look like it's been used. And instead of just a microwave, it's got a convection oven and a microwave. So you've got two ovens. And I put one of these in mine. Mine didn't have it. It just had a microwave. And I'm going to tell you, that grill to go is awesome. You've been driving all day. You don't want to go out and eat. You don't want to drag out a grill to cook something. You just want to cook something quick and easy. You can throw a couple of burger patties or some vegetables or chicken on this grill to go and cook it with the convection oven, and cooks it in a lot less time than a grill. It tastes good and it's perfect for two people. Now, you're going to feed a family of 4 with one of them, might take you a while, but just for 2 people for a quick and easy meal, you're going to love it. I use that more than anything else in my RV. Got an 8 cubic foot Nor cold refrigerator freezer, runs off of gas or electric, of course. It's clean. Let's see here if I got let's see what we got here. I haven't had it on too awful long, but it's 4 degrees up here and 59 in the fridge. So obviously that works. And now, folks, I'm not an RV tech, but for the $49.9 price, it's going to include a major systems check by our certified RV techs. they're going to spend a day, day and a half in here once it gets into the shop. And we're going to double check and make sure everything works on it. And if it doesn't, we're going to repair it, of course, before you pick it up. Winnebago's at-a-glance system, and this is pretty neat. All your hookups, all your slide-out controls are right here in one easy spot. You've got a power line energy management system, so you know how many amps are coming in your line. If you're hooked into shore power, it's going to tell you how many amps are coming in. Of course, we're on generator right now. So if you go somewhere that's got high amperage, it's going to warn you right there. It's going to beep. Water heaters right here. Start and stop on the generator. 146.3 hours, runs great. It does have an electric water heater element. There's your slide system, monitor system, and they've also got they have an industry exclusive patent on this. All their holding tanks, you know, other brands, like especially the Blackwater tanks, they have sensors inside the tanks that tell you how full your tank level is. Well, Winnebago didn't like that, because what happens is if people left stuff in the Blackwater tank, toilet paper and organic debris are going to dry up and stick to the sensor, and it's going to show full. So Winnebago actually designed a system that puts the sensors on the outside of the tank. So if you ever have to change the sensors, you don't have to drop the tank. You don't have to worry about stuff being stuck to the tank, to the sensors on the tank, giving you false readings. So just an all-around better system. And that's included with it. Got a side closet right here. You know, nice deep closet. There's your inspection sticker, all your numbers on it. Drawers underneath. A cozy rear bedroom with a queen island bed. You've got his and her reading lamps. Let this camera focus here. Air's ice and cold back here. There is your second thermostat. This unit should have a, if I'm not mistaken, a 40,000 BTU furnace. If memory serves me, I'll have to look on the brochure to make sure, but it's more than enough to keep this thing warm, because I know winter's just around the corner. And another nice thing about Winnebago is they've got this exclusive coach heat system designed just for Winnebagos. And what it is, Winnebago's engineers realize when you drive down the road, 80–90% of your engine heat is wasted. So they designed this system that captures and recycles some of that wasted heat. And what it will do, it actually runs it to the back, and you've got ductwork back here, and it heats up your bedroom, and it works very, very well. I've got the same system on mine. And that way, if you're going to camp in the fall or the winter time, when you get to where you're going, your bedroom's already warm and cozy. And of course, you can shut it off so it doesn't work at all in the summertime. But it also has the added benefit of the heat wrapping around your water heater, so you basically get a free tank of hot water too. So just a neat little thing, and just one of the many things that Winnebago does that nobody else does. You do have a place for a TV back here. If you want us to put a TV, just let the salesperson know. Just pay us back for the TV and the mount, and we'll just add it to the price. And we can put you a little 19-inch or whatever size will fit back here. That's no problem, folks. And of course, if you're like me, you don't give a flip about TV. You're out RVing to enjoy the great outdoors, not watch football or not watch TV. Heck, I've got a 70-inch TV at home if I want to stay somewhere and watch TV. If I'm in my motorhome, my TV has only been on maybe a handful of times in the several years I've owned mine. You know, I'm outside doing stuff. Or I'm cooking or grilling outside. I mean, there's always stuff to do besides watch TV. And like I said, if you want to watch a bunch of TV, folks, stay at home. But anyway, got a side bathroom, RV toilet, got a medicine cabinet. I like the fact that everything's enclosed on the side, so if somebody's in here taking a shower or getting ready, they're not blocking access to the bedroom. Skylight, you can see it's been serviced. There's no water stains, no soft spots around that. Nice stand-up shower. You can see the stickers. I hadn't had a lot of showers taken in it because the stickers are still in there. Got a sliding glass door, which is nice. It's just got a catch over here. Anyway, folks, you know, this Like I said, this is a nice motorhome for the money. It's late model enough to be dependable. You're going to get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that goes into effect the day you pick it up or we deliver it, and we do offer nationwide delivery. Let me go ahead and kind of give you a rough idea how our sales process works. And for those of you who want to buy an RV from us, folks, please, please, please call us before bidding on eBay or buying this unit on any of the 20 plus different websites I advertise on, because our sales process is a little different than other RV dealers. And you're talking, and we've been doing it this way for 49 plus years. We're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the country. But the way it works, folks, is we don't check these units out till we sell them. The reason why is simple. I have 170 used RVs out here. If I had to go through a day, day and a half inspection on each and every one by my RV techs, I would have to hire 20, 25 certified RV techs. Many of you may not know this, but a certified RV tech makes 6 figures a year. And they're in extremely high demand, extremely short supply. So, you know, I can't afford to hire 20 people making 6 figures a year without drastically going up on my prices. So to keep our overhead down, which benefits you because it allows you to buy a motorhome like this with 38,000 miles under book value for $49,900, this allows me to sell them this cheap. And what I do is, once you purchase this RV, it goes into line, into the back. You know, there may be 5 in front of it, there may be 10 in front of it, maybe 20 in front of it. It just depends on when you buy this motorhome. And once it works its way through that line, because they're all checked out in the order that they're sold, except under very unusual circumstances, once it gets to the back, my guys, they've got this big long inspection they go through. And if you want a copy of that inspection and what all we check and what all we repair for the price that you pay, again, folks, you want to call our sales department before buying this RV on eBay or bidding on it or buying it on any other website. And they'll send you a list of what we check and repair if needed for the price you pay. And also tell you how the sales process works and tell you what the current lead time is for a Class A checkout, which as of today, right now, is not too bad. But that changes day to day. But what you want to do is you contact our sales department. They give you all that information, and you can make the decision of how you want to buy this motorhome. We offer you 2 different options, 2 different prices. The first option is A, which is the most popular option. 70% of you are going to take this option according to our past sales history. And option A, the price is $49,900. It's haggle free, folks, because I provide you the warranty, the inspection. The inspection also includes a walkthrough by the technician that checked it, starter kit, instructional DVDs, 45-day temp tag, and more. All that's included for $49,900 out the door, haggle free, plus sales tax if you're a Georgia resident, and all out-of-state residents will pay your sales tax in the state at your state sales tax rate. When you tag and title this motorhome at your local DMV office, you get a 45-day temp tag to get you by till then. And that option A is $49,900. I'm not taking a penny less. I don't care if you're paying cash. I don't care if you're financing. I don't care if you're trading in. I don't care if you're paying with gold, silver. I don't care if you're paying with fireworks or Canadian prescription drugs. It don't matter, folks. I don't take any less in any circumstances. These things are paid for. These things will sit. You know, it doesn't cost me anything to have these things sit. So you know, $49,900 when you look online at a 2007 33T Sunova with 38,000 miles and a warranty, you're not going to find a better deal out there, period. I've already looked, and I'm sure you will too. This is the bargain. $49,900 with those services. Now, I also have another option for those of you who want to haggle the price, which I know haggling kind of went out of style, but at least in today's modern sales force. But I know a lot of you have been around a long time, myself included. You like to haggle, because you got to realize we're already competing against thousands of RV dealers that post their inventory on the internet. And if our prices weren't the lowest out there, our phones would never ring, our lots would be empty, and we wouldn't be selling 600 RVs a year like we do. if our prices weren't the lowest. So we put our best price, everything's pre-discounted, there you go. However, if you do want a little bit of break on the price, we do have option B. Option B is no warranty, no inspection, no walkthrough. We'll give you a 45-day temp tag, starter kit, some instructional DVDs. You take it as is, the good with whatever potential bad might be in it, which I can't imagine much. I've already checked the major systems myself. And we will discount this unit, what it cost us to pay my techs to go through it and to buy the 90-day nationwide warranty. But that's the only way I discount one, folks. I cannot discount one and still give you all those services, because those services cost us a lot of money. And depending on your expertise level with working on stuff, you know, you may take option B. If you're handy, you know your way around a toolbox, you can fix a lot of stuff. Me personally, I take option B just because I've been working on these things since I was a teenager, but not everybody has my background. So I'm going to let you choose. If you're one of them that's, you know, that's always had people work on your vehicles, you may want to take option A. If you've already worked on them yourself, you may take option B. RVs are not that complicated once you get down to it, folks, when it comes to working on them. And I know these guys, like the certified techs that make $100 grand a year, I know they go to school for months and months in Florida, but you'd be surprised how much common sense can fix, and just basic mechanical knowledge can fix so many things on an RV. Not everything, but just common sense and mechanical knowledge can go a long way fixing these. I'm not going to encourage you to go one way or the other. This is a 38,000 mile motor home with 146 hours on the generator. You've seen the air work, you've seen the fridge work, obviously the slide works. We drove it 500 miles in here, so obviously the running and driving's good. But I'm going to let you make that decision, and you don't have to make it today. If you want to come look at this motor home, if you will give us 24 hours notice, we'll either plug it into power or crank the generator, turn the fridge on, the air on, and let you do your own inspection. And you can decide then, once you see it in person, do you want to take option A or option B? You may decide, hey, let me just go ahead and pay you for it, take it home today, and go with option B. Or you may want to leave it with us, let us check it out, and come pick it up when it's checked out and get your walkthrough and warranty and all that stuff. It's entirely up to you, folks. Either way you go, you're getting an incredible buy on a very nice, very clean, well cared for motorhome by one of the leading manufacturers in the RV industry for the past 50 plus years. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Financing is available with approved credit up to 144 months, maybe even 180 months. Keep in mind, all financing, at minimum, you have to have 10% down in either cash or trade equity. And if your credit's not the best in the world, you know, you may have to have more down. It's, you know, we always have a saying around here, the lower the score, the higher the down payment. And that's really true with RVs, because these are considered a luxury item by the banks. In other words, a want, not a need. So financing is a whole lot harder on an RV than buying a car. As a matter of fact, a good buddy of mine who's a loan officer at one of the nationwide banks we deal with pretty much summed it up when he said buying a used RV is more like buying a used house than a used car. And it's not like you can just come in, get approved, and take it home with you that day. I mean, it can be a several day process, just like buying a house to get pre-approved. That's why we have a link on our website to a secure online credit application. Just make sure you fill it out truthfully. Don't put anything on the credit app that you can't prove. If you've got income and you can't prove it with tax returns, don't list it, because the bank's not going to take it without tax returns. Which I know a lot of you, and we've had a problem with this lately, have businesses, you don't show all your income. Folks, you're playing with fire. It's not a matter of if you get caught, it's just a matter of when. And you might as well go ahead and bite the bullet, show all your income on your taxes. And that's from, trust me, because you're not, if you can't prove all your income, the bank's going to turn you down, even if you've got excellent credit, because you put inaccurate information on your credit app, and that's a big no-no with the bank. So make sure if you do the credit app, double check everything, triple check it. Make sure your driver's license has your current address. If not, make sure you got utility bills showing your current address with your name on it. You will have to get full coverage insurance, just like anything else you buy that's financed, so be prepared for that. I'm just trying to give you all the warnings that people didn't know about when they apply for credit. Like I said, 10% minimum down. If you don't have 10% down, I don't care if you've got a perfect credit score, folks, they're not going to approve it without 10% down. Now, you might go through your local bank or credit union and get approved because this thing is under book without putting the money down. But we only go through nationwide lenders, and they all require the same thing, 10% down, cash or trade equity. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. ParkwayRVCenter.com is our website. Sales at ParkwayRVCenter.com is our email address. Keep in mind, folks, we sell almost 600 used units a year between 4 non-commissioned salespeople. So if you want faster service, please call. Expect up to a 48-hour delay on emails. Not always, but a lot of times, because when you have 4 non-commissioned salespeople selling almost 600 units a year, they don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer. And you can learn more in a 10-minute phone conversation than you can 2 hours reading and writing emails back and forth. So call us. You're welcome to email us, but expect a delay, and somebody else could buy this motorhome while you're waiting on that answer to your email. So don't take that chance, folks. It happens several times a week. It makes some people mad, but all I can say is watch my videos, and I warned you. Anyway, call us, email us. 49 years in business. One of the largest, oldest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the country. You're not going to go wrong, folks. Thank you for watching. Nationwide delivery is available. Let us know if you have any questions.